Have you ever wondered why we call this year 2025? It seems like a big number, doesn't it? Well, it all has to do with how we measure time and the stories we tell about the past. Imagine a long, winding road stretching back thousands of years. That's our history. To keep track of where we are on that road, we use a calendar. Our calendar is like a giant ruler dividing time into years, months, and days. We use it to mark birthdays, holidays, and important events. But our calendar wasn't always the same. It has gone through many changes over the centuries. Different civilizations developed their own ways of keeping track of time. Today, most of the world uses a calendar called the Gregorian calendar. It's named after Pope Gregory XIII, who made some important changes to it back in 1582. This calendar tells us that the year 2025 is more than 2,000 years after a very important event, the traditional year of the birth of Jesus Christ. Long before the Gregorian calendar, ancient civilizations realized the need to keep track of time. In Egypt, where the Nile River flooded regularly, people created a calendar based on the cycles of the river. This calendar helped them know when to plant and harvest crops. The Egyptians were very clever. They even divided their year into 365 days, just like our modern calendar. In China, people developed a calendar based on the cycles of the moon and the sun. They used it to track the seasons and celebrate important festivals. The Chinese calendar is still used today, especially for traditional celebrations. Halfway around the world, the Maya civilization in Mesoamerica developed a sophisticated calendar system. The Maya were excellent astronomers and mathematicians. Their calendar was incredibly accurate in predicting eclipses and other celestial events. These are just a few examples of the many calendars created by ancient peoples. Each calendar reflects the unique culture and understanding of the world held by the people who created it. The Gregorian calendar, which most of the world uses today, has its roots in ancient Rome. The early Romans used a calendar that was a bit confusing. It had only 10 months. But over time they made changes and added months to create a calendar that was closer to the one we use now. The Julian calendar, named after Julius Caesar, was a big improvement. It introduced the idea of a leap year to keep the calendar in sync with the Earth's revolutions around the sun. But even the Julian calendar wasn't perfect. It drifted slightly out of sync with the solar year. By the 1500s, the calendar was off by about 10 days. This might not seem like much, but it was causing problems for determining the date of Easter. A monk named Dionysius Exiguus played a crucial role in shaping the way we count years. He decided to start counting the years from what he believed was the year of Jesus Christ's birth. He called this year 1 AD, which stands for Anno Domini, Latin for in the year of the Lord. In 1582, Pope Gregory XIII decided to fix the calendar problem once and for all. He introduced a new calendar, which we now call the Gregorian calendar. To correct the drift, 10 days were removed from the calendar. He also made a few other adjustments to make the calendar more accurate. It took some time, but eventually the Gregorian calendar was adopted by most of the world. Even today, not everyone uses the Gregorian calendar. The Ethiopian calendar, for example, is still used in Ethiopia and Eritrea. It's based on the ancient Coptic calendar and has a unique system of calculating leap years. The Islamic calendar is a lunar calendar, meaning it's based on the cycles of the moon. It's used by Muslims around the world to determine the dates of religious holidays like Ramadan. The Gregorian calendar has become the most widely used calendar in the world, largely because of historical factors and globalization. It's a reminder that even though we measure time in a standardized way, our world is full of diverse cultures and traditions.